Hello and welcome to this new moon ceremony in January. It's the new year, and this one is kind of special because I feel like I'm not sure if it always is in sync with the Chinese New Year, but I think it's based on the lunar cycle. I have to dive deeper into that. So, and since I know some people from Asia living here in Norway, it's kind of cool to know that that there are those links that actually connect us in some way with the cycles of life and the cycles of nature. So in this new moon, we will work with the Wintergreen essential oil, which is an oil perfect for the new moon because it's building on releasing and getting aware of your inner restrictions. If you're like a person that needs control, or you tell other people how to do stuff, and you have these restrictions in your mind, and it's helping you to release this really. So, and how you can do this? Well, one part is where I like to work with timelines, because somewhere on our way through life, this or another, we picked up on some stuff and we maybe carry it around with us, and that's why I love to work with timelines. So today we will go back in time and in our mind, which is the paradox thing, because if you think about it, when there is no time, there's just one moment, which is now, where we experience life. But still, our mind is, or the energies that we have experienced, that create this not being in this relaxed mode where we receive unconditional love, divine love, call it how you like. But that's the other part. It's like it's always there, but we need to remind us and be open to receive it and connect it, because whatever we believe is what we also create in our reality. So I invite you to a beautiful new moon journey. We will see how this turns out. I have not planned all these ceremonies out to the detail, so I'm looking forward to it myself, and invite you to also check out the video with the introduction, how I do the ceremonies and what it means and all that, so so that we can just have a good flow. And for those of you that have been watching these ceremonies with videos for a while, you can just simply go through it without me explaining too much all the time. So without further ado, so Wintergreen, the essential oil, new moon, new intentions, a new cycle in the beginning. What is it? What kind of seeds do you want to plant in the now? And what are you looking forward to receive in the future? And feeling really this unconditional love and connect to this source, which makes the journey so much more baby's calling. Probably just the connection was broken. This is the evening with 2 kids at home and doing the ceremonies here. So, but they usually sleep in the evening very well. So I think this will go totally fine. If you are a mom, I send my love to you. It's always not the easiest to carve out some time for self-care, for some spiritual connection work, and just reflecting on one's life and purpose and where you want to go. So this ceremony series is a part for you to go through the cycles and work with the cycles, the energies, and the essential oils. So Wintergreen, check out my link in the description if you want to learn more about essential oils and where to get it, because it has to be high quality essential oils. They are so powerful. And the oil of surrender and the oil of divine connection, so divine love. And I hope you enjoy this ceremony as much as I do. Let's begin. I welcome you to the circle, sister, moon sister, and mama. So today we will work with the new moon and wintergreen. And we start with some cleansing. Today I also played a little bit of drum before. It's also very powerful to, when you work with sound, to change the vibration in the room or to change clean the energy, get it to a higher vibration. Palo Santo or some sage, you can use that. Imagine all the energies that you around with you that do not serve you and you don't want to have, you can use this practice to clean your energy field. Well, now I need really a drop of Wintergreen, because I just figured out that the microphone it has two parts, and one part wasn't charged enough, or it was empty. The battery was so low, so my sound will be the sound of my mobile phone, so maybe that's fine for today. And no, should be just the way it should be, or it is the way it is. Okay, then so we will continue with the Cacao Cita song and opening the circle before we do our time travel journey together. And if you have a tea, imagine Mother Earth and connecting with her, and that you get all the nourishment through her. And let's get the Cacao Cita song. Cacao Cita, medicina, Cacao Cita, Cacao Cita, medicina, Cacao Cita, cura, cura, cuerpecito, cura, cura, la herida. Limpia, limpia, espiritito, limpia, limpia la herida. Cacao Cita, la medicina, Cacao Cita, la herida. Cacao Cita, la medicina, Cacao Cita, la herida. Sana, sana, corazoncito, sana, sana, la herida. Abra, abra, corazoncito, abra, abra, la herida. Gracias, cacosita poderosa, medicina del corazón. Gracias por tu amor. Great cacao spirit, I humbly ask you to be our ally and walk with us in harmony and balance. Spirits of cacao, enter our hearts. Help us to expand our love and connection to others and each other. May we learn from your mysteries while we receive your medicine. In gratitude and respect for many years to come. With this cup of cacao, and now you can put your intention into the cacao, what you have as an intention for this ceremony, for this. And so it is. And you may drink your cacao. So good. Today we are gathered in unity. This is a sacred circle of light and love. And it is a safe place to create a connection beyond time and space with each other, supporting each other. So I welcome you into the circle. I'm honored to have you here. Now we invite the elements into our circle and spirits to support us today on our journey. So I invite the element of fire. Welcome into our circle. You are like the rising sun, coming from the east, rising from the east. Supporting us in our transformation. Welcome into our circle. And I welcome the element of water. I welcome you from the south, like the deep and endless oceans. We can dwell in the depths of our souls. May we find inspiration and healing within, so we can bring our light into the world. I welcome the element of earth. I welcome you from the west, like the strong and steady mountains and valleys. You teach us patience, and you protect us and you nourish us. So welcome into our circle tonight. I welcome the element of air. I welcome you from the north, like the whispering of our ancestors. We can hear the voices of them with the northern wind. Welcome. And I welcome Spirit into the center of our circle. May you be present, and may every spirit and all energies joining us here tonight support us on our journey and for the highest good of ourselves and the highest good of all. Welcome. And you can imagine a circle of light and others sitting in this circle that you can connect with. And the good energy that this circle provides and protects you. And if you haven't done so, you can take a drop of the essential oil and rub it in your hands and take it over the nose and breathe it in. And you can also write in your moon journal the date, what zodiac sign it is, and your intentions. So you have this as a reference for, going through the cycles and how you're doing today, and for the new moon, what your intention is probably the most important, or where the focus is for today. Okay, and take a deep breath, and we will start to go on our journey. When traveling in your mind through, or with your consciousness through time, it is, you can visualize it in different ways. One example is, and we also experience, like, if I say imagine past, present and future, and it's like a linear thing, where would you place this line in the room? And now is here where you are. So where is past and where is the future? And some people have the past in their back and the future in front. Some people have it left, right. Some people have it across. Some people have it bottom up. So what was your first thought? Where it is? And feel into it, and then you use this as your line. So wherever it is in the room, you use this as your reference. And then I will guide you through kind of a meditation or a visualization, and I will ask you to imagine yourself floating up into that timeline, and going first into the past, and then related to your intention, you might get to a moment in time in the past that was relevant to you having this intention now, and maybe things that are holding you back, or beliefs or feelings or an experience. And that's where we will do the work, and then we will shift, and we will turn back into now, and back in and further into the future. And we will imagine our outcome and visualize how it will be when we have manifested this intention that we hold today. And our mind, likes to think in logical ways. So that's why some parts I will ask you to do really, really fast, so that you do not think about something else and just do it in your mind. So just stick with your intention, and if your mind comes up with some questions, or is that really you can acknowledge that, and then put it aside and follow the instructions. And that's basically it. And you can do this once you know this tool. You can do this how often you like, and rewatch it, so you can work if you feel like there are several things coming up. You can do this several times during several as much as you like, until you feel finished really with it. So let's begin. I think I will not play any music, because then I think the audio is better. Just drink some cacao. maybe take another wintergreen drop and put something above your heart. Wintergreen comes from Nepal, and it's really hard work for people that gather the leaves, the plant material, and unfortunately it's one of the oils that is heavily I want to say polluted. There's a different term that you use to describe it, but adulterated. So make sure to get it from a source where they ethically and protect the farmers, and especially a lot of women work in that area with gathering the leaves. So it's a really beautiful and powerful oil. So we can also give some thanks to the people that give us this magic from Mother Earth in a bottle. It's kind of amazing. Oh, I'm so glad living in this time to be able to purchase this and get it into my home. Yes, so find a comfortable position, take some deep breaths, and simply feel your body. And rest in the present moment. This is where you are now. And everything that has come before this moment has been lived by you. And maybe there were experiences that have given you some beliefs and limitations that do not serve you further. And I'll ask the energies and spirits with us tonight to guide us to those experiences, and so we are able to release them, alter them, because ultimately there is no time, there's just now. So we will travel today through time, and you can get ready in a way that is safe for you. Maybe you want to get some special clothing or some beautiful or comfortable clothing for the journey. And then you connect and visualize your timeline, and you can see it clearly. You can see it. And there's the future, and on the other side there is the past. And you start floating and you start going into the direction of the past. And you can feel the pull to the moment in your life where you had an experience that this was not serving you, or you made a decision there. Or you took on a belief, thought, energy, and it changed you. And we will go back to this moment now. And you see below you, while you fly back into the past, and you fly even further, and below you see like flashing by moments from your life, and you fly back into the past, and you see below you all the things that have happened. And then you see there in the light a moment that looks like at this timeline, like a frame, and you can pull out this frame, and it looks like a hyper modern screen that you can just hold in your hands, and it has captured this memory, this experience for you, and now you can see it with the you that you are now, and you see what it truly is. So spend some time connecting to that memory, and it was something that has transformed you. So now we want to adjust this experience in our minds in the past, and it will change your timeline because it will change your belief. So start to make the colors differently. Make them more brighter, more happier. And adjust it just so you can feel the positive energy that could have come out of this experience, but it somehow didn't, and that's okay. And now we can fix it. So now we imagine this moment how we want it to be. What happened instead? So spend some time adjusting this memory, and you can also connect to this frame you are holding in your hands, and you can imagine it as you are reliving it in this beautiful way, exactly how you want it to. when you're satisfied on how it looks like, you can take this frame and you can rewatch it from start to end, and you can have even sound and beautiful colors, and you can feel and smell even the beautiful experience that you've created. So now that your future is adjusted, the timeline that you're on now is adjusted, let's define our future even more. So put back that screen and put it back into your timeline, because that is where it belongs now. This is what happened. And then when you have put it back, you can start floating again, and you can come back to this moment now, and you fly faster and faster and faster back on this timeline. You see all the good things that this new experience has given you, the new possibilities, the new better version of this timeline is now connected. It has locked into your new way of being. So you come back to this moment and you feel already the difference. And now we just connect with our vision, with our future experience that we desire. So start floating to the future even more, and take out that frame in the future. What is an experience that you want to imagine right now, what you want to live, what you want to experience? So let's travel just a few weeks into the future. How does it look like? How does it feel like? This frame, just fill it with all those details. And when you're satisfied with this, you can put it back into the timeline and even feel the shift again on where it has locked into the connection it has to you right now, here in this moment. So you can travel back and back and back into the past and into this moment, back to now. And you can, before you connect again with your body, you can just feel feel into this new timeline that you just created and how wonderful it will be. And when you're ready and you come to this moment, you can safely connect back into your body. You feel your feet and your legs and your hands and your body. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. If you feel for some writing, do that if you want to. And I don't know what's happening, but my dog is really howling, like it's kind of the new moon energy. It's like, and I hear him. Yes, beautiful, well done, and I hope you had a nice experience doing that. You can do it even faster and with more motion and put more emotions also into those frames. So I invite you to rewatch it and go back to other moments in your timeline and do exactly the same. And before we finish off, let's take an oracle card for this new moon in January and how it can support us with our intention for the next cycle. I got the grandmother. 11. Most welcome, grandmother. The old ones who have traveled here for so long are close to both the earth and the stars. Their wisdom is as old as the bones of the earth. They know how to listen to the stones and the waters. Idle chatter and foolish gossip run from them like rain from a water bird's feathers. The silence that this grandmother brings is so deep that it is almost solid. The human world she barely hears now. Her ears are tuned to something else. She hears starlight and the deep ocean. She looks right through you and she sees eternity and your divine heart. It is from here that her stories come rising up out of the earth and spiraling down from the living space between the stars. Listen well to her, though she may speak a language that you have never learned or forgotten, that you know You will recognize truth in her voice, and her stories will awaken the old one in you. The one who knows, who has always known. Connect to the old ones in your life. They are wisdom carriers. Connect to your ancestors who no longer walk the earth with us. They are your roots and your history. Connect to the ancient one that you are, bones made of stardust and blood of the ocean. You too know the deep silence of the earth. When the stones fall in this pool, they leave no ripples, and the still black surface reflects an eternity of stars. Yeah, I feel like the grandmother is like this energy of, and the wisdom that resides in the field or through us, can flow through us, and we can connect to it. So in relation to what we have worked with today, I would say it's the wisdom within us that we know that those experiences can be altered and adjusted. So because the memory in itself, it's just something that we have captured, and that it has influenced us so strongly that it has had this power over us for so many years. And it could have been only a few words experienced in the past moment that we went to. It could be a more traumatic experience in some way that has left us with this feeling for control and controlling the circumstances around us. But what actually happens is that we disconnect from this wisdom, and then the divine energy cannot flow through us because we think we know how things should play out. But that's not how the universe works. And that's why this abundance that you might seek, or this experience that you want to experience now, hasn't happened yet, because this is exactly what you need to work with, that you have now released this and adjusted this emotional the emotional energy around this experience, and consciously released it in a way through adjusting it. And that way you can adjust your whole life and create exactly the things that you want to create and experience in your life. So feel free to get back to this part, and should we sing another song before we close the circle?
Battery 50%. Connected to iPhone.
It's I'm the Song from Larissa Goslan.
If you are the sun, and I am the moon. If you are the sea, and I am the shore. You are the light and I am the sun. I'll sing through you my favorite hum. If I'm the flower and you're the bee, I'll bloom up into your loving me. If you are the storm, then I am the rain. If you are the peace, then I am your pain. If you are the wind and I am the breath, my body is yours until I rest. I'll dance through you, you'll breathe through me. Our love is a melody, and so I sing. Hey, I know. Hey, I know. Hey, I You are the light and I am the sun.
Thank you so much for joining here tonight. I hope you had a beautiful journey. So let's close the circle. I thank Spirit for being with us here tonight, and all the wisdom and the insights and the lessons we learned. Thank you. I thank the element of air, earth, water and fire for being with us here tonight. Thank you for being with us and sharing your wisdom with us. And I thank you for being with me here as well. I hope you had a beautiful experience. I hope you have lifted your energy and you enjoyed this new moon ceremony in January. And I'm looking so much forward to see you in the next video, in the next ceremony, where we go on our next journey. So subscribe, thank you so much, and comment your experiences below if you like to share it. I'm looking forward to read your experiences. So thank you so much and enjoy your day. Be well.